Welcome to the Look Who It Is podcast, where we sit down with artists to talk music, life, and all the stories in between. Now here's your host, Dane Engel.
Hey everyone, today I'm talking to Ryan, Drew, Dan, and Aaron from Echo Pilot, and they're an alternative rock band from Nashville. All right, I got y'all in here now. All right, Echo Pilot.
What's going on?
Yes, all right, and if you'd go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Oh, I'm first. Hello, my name is Drew. I play bass guitar.
What's up? I'm Ryan. I am the vocalist and play guitar.
Hey, I'm Dan Russell. I'm the drummer.
And I'm Aaron, and I play guitar, and I'm a Scorpio.
I'm a Scorpio too.
Let's go.
Yeah, actually,
That's
I think
right.
Ryan is the only Scorpio. Yeah, so
Yeah.
All these guys, their birthdays are in November, so
Heck yeah,
For all of you-
17th here, so.
Nice.
yeah,
For all of you keeping track of horoscopes out there.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Something
born at
interesting though.
12:04 midnight. Sorry, what?
Every astrological sign also is related to a part of the body,
Oh.
and
Hey,
Scorpios are the groin.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
That's unsurprising.
No, that's
gracious.
yeah.
Wow.
I read
Ryan,
it in
what
the
are you?
Farmer's
I'm a
Almanac.
Leo.
What's a Leo? What body part is a Leo? He's a Leo.
Ah, I'd have to Google that.
All right, we
I'm only worried
probably
about the
the brain.
groin.
I think it's the rectum.
Yeah.
Uh, so we got one Indiana person. Where's everybody else from?
I'm from Northern Ohio, near Cleveland.
Okay.
From Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
From about 45 minutes north of Birmingham, Alabama.
Nice. So all over. And you're based out of Nashville now, so y'all live in Nashville now?
Yeah, Nashville, Tennessee, baby.
All right. So how'd you guys all get to Nashville and meet?
Oh man. Well, I moved, spring of 2022, basically to try to play bass as much as I could, I guess. And this guy found a video I posted on Facebook, I think, of me playing a song incorrectly, I think. But it was...
And I was trolling him.
Right, yeah, it was good enough for him.
No, I'm kidding.
So he hit me up and said, hey, I need a bassist. And, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of it's just through social media. It's not a really fun story of like, oh, we met at a club and drank shots and, saw a punk rock show and, started the band. It's all Facebook marketplace, or not marketplace, but like... Yeah.
I was selling my services.
Yeah, exactly. No, there's these Nashville musician groups on Facebook and stuff, and reaching out that way. But yeah, I've been here since 2016, and all of us kind of moved down here for the music thing.
Mine was, she's now my girlfriend, but before that, she was just a big fan of the band. And when her and I first started talking, she informed me that Echo Pilot's previous drummer was leaving and that they were looking for somebody else. So then that's how I got in touch with Ryan to try out, and now I'm here.
I forgot that you guys weren't a couple, technically, at that point. That's funny. That's like, yeah.
Well, glad it worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I moved here in 2020, like right in the middle of COVID, which was really weird to begin with. But we got a place, and I was in a different band for a couple of years. And then Ryan had reached out on Instagram saying they were looking for a new guitar player. And so I tried out. And that was 2 years ago now.
Yeah, almost 2 years, yeah.
Yeah, Aaron and I joined around the same time. Roughly, Drew was a couple of years before.
I was exactly 1 year before you joined it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I think Ryan waited to ask you to join the band until it was the 1 year anniversary. Is that right?
Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember.
Kind of.
Yeah. Everything has to be very linear and in its place.
Yeah.
Nice. And so you guys have 2 full albums out.
Yes.
2 full albums, yep.
2 full albums. But the first album was before some of you guys were with the band?
Right.
All Ryan.
Exactly.
Was the first one.
Yep. The original formation was a part of that first album. So Echo Pilot's kind of been a thing since 2018, but this rendition has been together for beginning of 2024, something like that. But yeah, the first record was called A Day Like This, and then we have our new one, Notion, that came out earlier this year.
And Notion was just Ryan and Drew on that one. The other two who recorded on that are not in the band anymore.
Right.
So Aaron and I have yet to be featured on a record.
They will.
An Echo Pilot record.
Yeah. They've never recorded. So.
Yeah, I don't even know what drumsticks are.
Soon. We got to keep teaching you guys how to play your instrument.
Yeah.
Once you get good enough.
We're just teaching them how to dress cool and stuff first and going from there.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
Yeah.
So what's your guys' short-term goal? Like, what are you guys working on right now?
Well, we're demoing a bunch of new songs for our third album, and we're having a blast with it. We have a bunch of new tunes, honestly, a wide variety of stuff. And we're going to shop around a little bit and look at studios probably early next year and see if somebody wants to work with us and, potentially produce the record and, help us make our songs better and all that good stuff too. So working on that right now, and honestly just playing a bunch of shows as much as we can out of town and just growing our name that way organically. We've been playing a bunch of out of town shows this year and done a couple tours, and I don't think we intend to slow that down next year. It's probably going to be more. So continuing to play live and just expand the fan base and stuff too.
Yeah. So you guys play through the winter months?
Yep, we do. Yeah. Obviously, it kind of just slows down just for the holidays and stuff. But yeah, I mean, we gig pretty much year round and stuff, and get out there as much as we can.
So are you guys all full time with the band?
No, we all well, I guess Aaron's full-time music, but the rest of us all have day jobs on top of it. So, because not yet, it doesn't fully pay the bills yet, putting that out there. So, like many other musicians out there needing supplemental income to pay the bills and feed the beast, so to speak.
Yeah.
So if you know any multimillionaires,
throwing that out into the ether.
All right.
Yeah, but we fully intend to have it be our careers and stuff. That's the goal.
Cool. So now when you play shows now, are you 100% originals? Do you play some covers, some originals, some new music?
I would say the majority of the shows are original sets. We'll do like breweries and like some shows here and there where we'll throw in a handful of covers and play like 2 hours. And we throw in a bunch of different covers and stuff like that. But yeah, I think we have a diverse repertoire of songs and stuff when it comes to the cover stuff as well. But it's mostly just original music, when we go out there and play.
Now, when you go out and try to get gigs and stuff like that, do you bring that up front, like, hey, we're going to come in, but, we're playing all original, and they know what you're coming in with?
Not too much, honestly, because most of the venues we play, they cater to original music, and we'll play with other original bands that are going to be on the bill as well. So really what you do is just kind of send your website and your studio recordings and stuff, and all the socials, and kind of wrap it up nice in a bow and tie it up and hand it to the booking agent.
In Nashville, it kind of like varies venue to venue, whether it's an originals venue or a covers venue. Like if you're playing on Broadway, you're not playing anything you wrote. Like not even once. That's entirely covers. But then most of the venues that we play, unless it's like a tribute night where it's like you recently did an Ozzy tribute where it was just all Ozzy songs and Black Sabbath songs. Unless it's something like that, it's generally pretty accepted and expected. That it's like, okay, these guys wrote all these songs, or they're doing like Come Together or something, like something that everyone knows is a cover.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cover.
Yeah, I actually wrote. I thought we wrote that.
Again, I don't know anything.
Yeah.
And I seen, so you guys played the basement here recently, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did. What was that, last Wednesday now? Yeah, so yeah, we just recently played there, and then we played at Atlanta, Georgia the night after, and then played in Jasper, Alabama after that. So we kind of just made a little run out of it. But we'll be back at the basement November 12th as well. So we're looking forward to that. It's a great venue. If you've ever visited Nashville, it's an iconic spot. I would say we probably played there the most out of any venue in Nashville.
Yeah, I think so.
So you went from Nashville to Atlanta to, did you say Alabama?
To Alabama, yep.
Yeah. So did you just leave from one venue and drive straight to the next gig? I mean,
Well,
that's
we
pretty
slept
good.
at our homes that night after the
Oh.
basement.
Right.
No, we had places to stay overnight.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
We didn't have to drive through the night to get to the next place.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. 'Cause,
Yeah,
it's still what, probably at least 4 or 5 hour drive in between each place.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did over the summer. We did an East Coast tour that was it 7 shows over 10 days?
Yep.
Something like that. And some of those drives, like we played New Jersey one night and then New York the next night. So that's a short drive. But some of the days we had like 6-7 hours in the car.
Yeah.
Which is
We're very close now.
Yeah. We gotta go to
It definitely is a good it's a good way to help you decide if you want to be in the same band with people or not. The fact that we're still doing it says a lot of good things.
A lot of trials on those moments too, because not everything's going to go perfect.
Right. What's like your biggest hiccup you've had?
Well, when I meant trials is definitely we've had our van get towed on our East Coast tour, so that was like the big thing, of that kind of thing happening. Yeah, that was mostly it. I mean, it was just tough to.
We've showed up. We've definitely had our moments with venues where we were told it was going to be one thing and it was completely not when we showed up there, like not having a PA, which you think a venue would have that, or mic stands, or like a sound person, somebody to run the door, those things. And then it's especially, which this is kind of preaching to the choir of other bands and artists who play outside of their own like home bubble too, but you're having to rely, when you do those out of town shows, you're having to rely a lot on local bands in particular that you get on the bill, especially if you've never played there before, because you're not going to have a draw really as a small time indie band, going from our bubble of Nashville to wherever. So there's a lot of reliance on the bands that you put on the bill to hopefully bring some people out, along with whoever you can muster with people you may know there, or whatever social media marketing may work for you. And we definitely have had we've had our ups and downs with that too, but I'm sure any band or artist can speak to the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing like too insane though.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
There was the poop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
New York City, just sidewalk shit, but literally sidewalk shit. Had to deal with that, and then
got on our merch box.
Got on the
Merch box.
merch.
Oh no.
the merch box.
Yeah.
On the box, and then got kind of in the van.
A little bit in the van.
Luckily, we had some wipes, and we were a little crabby there for about 10 minutes, and then had a nice outtake. Yeah.
That was a rough day.
Yeah. It didn't help that that New York was also in the middle of a heat wave.
Oh, yeah. But we had a kick-ass show in New York that night. It was fun. Mercury Lounge is really cool up there.
Awesome.
Shout out to Holy Vultures and Sorry Darling, who we played with.
Yeah. Great bands.
So do you use like a booking agent, or did you guys do this
I
all?
wish.
Yeah.
I wish we had
any
one.
booking agents out there.
No, we do it ourselves, and just kind of cold email all these venues, and you propose like a bill, and you give them their specific dates and of what you want, and kind of just base all of it off of that to see what dates they have, and it's a lot of different emails being sent out.
Now I know, like New York. I mean, there's probably tons of venues there, but then you get outside, and it's probably kind of harder to find. If you can't connect with another one of those, you might get a bigger gap in between shows or larger distance.
Yeah, with that East Coast tour, I feel like we got fairly lucky, but we also worked really hard to kind of line up shows for that one. We had a couple days off in between, which was fun too. But I felt like we lined it up really nicely, and yeah, we were able to get it just like to where we could go out there and play a show after show.
Yeah.
So now that you have East Coast, are you trying to hit different areas? Like you plan on going west next year, or going south, or?
I mean, eventually west, yes, but it's just like so much more spread out there, and harder to drive and go that far and stuff. We want to go out there eventually. I just don't have a timetable for that right now. But we're touring regionally, a lot. We plan to do a bigger Midwest tour next year. So that'll be big since the majority of us are from the Midwest. Go back to Chicago. Chicago's always treated us well. Indianapolis, of course. And yeah, I mean regionally right now. But we'll probably do another like Easter, kind of maybe a little bit west later next year.
It's practice night from your
It
email
is.
stuff. So yeah, every Tuesday or more than once a week.
It's just once a week, yeah, on Tuesdays. Yeah, we'll get together and shoot the shit and make fun of each other and write songs.
It was one of the Foo Fighters guys in an interview. We all like the Foo Fighters. You could probably guess if you listen to our music. In one of their like group interviews, one of them is like someone. I think it's Anderson Cooper. Is like, "What's the band dynamic?" They're like, "Oh, we all kind of make fun of each other and try to make something together." And one of them's like, "Every band pretty much has the exact same dynamic.
Yeah.
Like, there's not really any variety there."
Nothing really different.
Yeah.
Unless you're the Eagles and hate each other.
Yeah, basically the range is you're either casually making fun of each other, or the making fun of each other has like a very distinctive like feeling to it. There's
Some backstabbing.
it's either for fun or you actually don't like each other. That's kind of that's really it.
Which I really don't like Aaron, so.
Oh man.
Just practice night turned into a fight.
Yeah.
We gotta go. You have a good
Yeah. Let me get it on camera.
Yeah.
That's some good content there.
This will be on our VH1 documentary.
Yeah. Is VH1 still on?
I think so. It might
Yeah.
be, right? I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I couldn't. It's been years.
I mean, shoot, yeah. Do you own cable? I don't own cable.
So I guess to writing your music, who's the person who comes with the most to the table?
It's all collaborative. Like we'll get together and have a bunch of different ideas, and it's like a melting pot of just different influences and stuff, and we all kind of we get the root like idea, and then each person kind of brings their own flair into it, and we each give like suggestions or like in this band. What I love is like we try all this different stuff out. Like there's never a bad idea, so we all try shit out. You know what I mean?
And it's also there's I think the phrase is the best idea wins, right? Where in some like creative collaborative stuff, you may have a good idea, but if head honcho didn't have that idea, then it's not gonna be in the song, or it's not gonna be in the thing, or whatever. And luckily we don't really have anyone like that in this group.
Mm-hmm.
It's all this guy really, the tyrant here. No.
Yep.
No, but it's nice. It's a very like, oh, I got this dumb idea. You guys want to try it? And everyone's like, hell yeah, let's try it.
Yeah.
And then, it might work or it might not work. And then, we move on from there.
Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario is it was for the lols.
Yeah, it sucks. That's funny.
Yeah.
It was funny. Yeah.
But yeah, very collaborative. I feel like we have a good chemistry between the four of us, and we always bring new stuff into it.
So, do you have favorite songs to play?
Right now, I mean, it changes. There's always a rotation, but Right now, I'm enjoying our song "Falling" off of Notion. That has like some guitar harmonies that Aaron and I do, and we ham it up. Get to do some solos together, but I would say that's probably my favorite. I don't know about y'all.
I was gonna say my favorite stuff to play right now is stuff that isn't released yet.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, just because it's the freshest and it's the most exciting, and we're still like gauging the like audience reaction to that stuff.
Yeah,
That's really exciting for me.
yeah. Yes, but anything. So from first album, my favorite to play would probably be Harry Houdini.
Oh yeah.
Because it just rocks. And then second album would be Above the Skies, because that one is very, very Foo Fighters-y, very much like Taylor Hawkins kind of esque for the drum part that Greg, the former drummer, had laid down. And I'd try to build on that live even more so.
I would say mine from the second record is probably Wise Guy, because it seems like everybody just gets rowdy during that one, and that's really entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
That was the highlight of our East Coast tour, is when we played Wise Guy and people were getting really into it. It's like, all right, this is worth it.
What's the biggest show you guys played?
Well, I mean, we technically opened for Royal Blood, so that would be pretty big.
Yeah.
And then I would say, honestly, this year, in terms of like attendance, was probably our album release show. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a couple hundred people, I think.
Yeah. Our album release show,
Which
I think.
was in Nashville.
Yep. And then we had quite a few people out in Chicago.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that I will say on a personal note, the Chicago show was the biggest one for me, because Chicago's my favorite city, and where I'm from, Cedar Rapids, is like 4.5 hours away. I've been to Chicago at least 20 times or more in my life for various reasons, but I had never played a show in Chicago until this year, and that was a big bucket list item for me to check off. So that was my big one.
Dan was an enforcer for the Chicago mob in his days.
Yeah.
We can't go into specifics.
Doing a lot of business.
You already.
Yeah, sorry. We get offed after this podcast.
Why do you think I'm in Nashville?
So, then like a favorite show, like your favorite venue so far then?
Favorite venue?
In New York, we played a spot called Mercury Lounge.
It's big.
Which was such a great spot. And the other bands we played with were so fantastic and so nice and so welcoming. It was the most in-depth sound check we've ever done,
Yeah.
I think, which really makes a difference. Yeah, that's it for me.
I think that's mine too.
Yeah.
There's a place in Nashville called Analog at Hutton Hotel.
Oh, of course.
That's really like
Good one.
fancy. They got like a giant chandelier hanging up on the on the ceilings, and they got beautiful couches that people can just lounge in and stuff.
True.
It's fancy. I would say that one's up there just because it's just like so chic.
Yeah.
Is that on the west side? Is that
Yeah.
over by Vanderbilt, kind of?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that place is cool. But there's a handful. I mean, like the East Side Bowl's awesome too, where we had our album release. Really cool spot.
Yeah.
But I think we all are in agreement that Mercury Lounge was really cool in New York City.
Now, if it's good weather and stuff, would you prefer to be outside or inside?
For a show?
Mm-hmm.
Always inside.
Yeah.
You just get better sound. It's not even an issue with weather. You get better sound, and it seems like outside for attendance wise is always a crapshoot, where inside, I guess it's a crapshoot either way, depending on varying factors. But I feel like, in my experience playing in this band and in other bands, like typically it's easier to draw a crowd to an indoor show because they don't have to worry about the elements or like any other thing. And again, back to the aspect of running sound. Sound just bounces around a lot more outside, where inside it's easier to control.
And if we had a lot of outdoor shows, I think even my attendance would be a crapshoot. I burn so quick, man.
Outdoor shows are fun,
Yeah, dude.
for sure.
Well, we just played outdoors last weekend in Alabama, and by the end of the night, by the end of the show, it was like 55 degrees out, and it was genuine. I don't know about you guys, genuinely harder for me to
same.
Oh yeah,
just to get my fingers to move.
fingers freeze
feel
up.
good, but I run hot.
That's
so
true.
like
Yeah.
it's easier for me to play in like cold weather.
Yeah.
Hot weather is tough on me. Especially like playing outdoor shows in the summer down here in the South is brutal.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a different, the humidity just hits different. So yeah, I'm indoor shows all day.
So how far out do you plan? Like, have you already started working on like where you guys are going to be going and playing for next year?
We're going to be, yeah. We're going to be planning that out soon.
Yeah, we've got ideas like what Ryan had said earlier, like a bigger Midwest tour. We'd like to do another East Coast run. If it happens next year, great. If it's the year after, and then probably more longer weekend runs around the Southeast where we are. Maybe expand out a little bit if we can. But yeah, in terms of that, just show booking, and then obviously also what Ryan had said with demoing a lot of new songs and working towards having all of those demos done to send out to studios and potential producers to record the third album next year. That's really kind of the biggest agenda item.
Where do you guys record your stuff now to send out? Do you just do it there where you're at?
We have sort of like several home studios that we just sort of hop between, where we do drums in Dan's living room, and then pretty much everything else in the spare bedroom in my apartment. And it's a very, very simple setup, but it's it gets the ideas across. So
yeah.
You do a great job.
Hey, we all do.
Yeah, you definitely don't want a situation of demoitis either, where it's like we start going quickly down the path of like this demo needs to sound really great, and then suddenly you're like putting all of your time and energy into making the demo sound like a record, which it's not supposed to.
Yeah. Quick and scrappy.
Mm-hmm.
So then once you get these demos out, then once you record, you actually go to a studio and record.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the actual album.
Gotcha.
And that ideally is a much more involved process, where we'd be working with a producer who's helping us arrange the songs and pick instrumentation and pick gear and all that stuff, and then working on, well, what should this part sound like and how does this song flow into the next and all that stuff. That's a much more involved and long-term process than what we're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you use pedals and stuff? Or are you guys more of a, like, you go through your amps or you go through the PA system?
We'll use like Aaron and I use our own specific amps that we have, but we also have pedal boards that we plug into the amp. And just, we have our own boards and own effects and stuff.
You're pretty much the same way, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll go through.
Yeah, you're sorry.
I'll go through the. No, that's fine. I'll go through the PA occasionally, just because on bass that works. But
You are bass.
thank you. I am bass. My name is Drew, and I am bass. But I like having a bass amp. That New York venue had a really badass amp, so that was cool. That wasn't that funny.
I just know a lot of people use like processors and stuff anymore, and I didn't know if.
Oh
Yeah.
We for those demos we have been. I have a little pedal that's basically a guitar amp in a pedal, and it's quiet and it sounds good enough and it's just quick and easy. So we've been doing that for that.
I don't agree with it.
Yeah, I know it's kind of a toss up. I know some people, that's what they use, and then some people are, enjoy their pedals and enjoy their own, you have like a big old board with like 5 or 6 that you have all mounted on them and stuff.
Spaceship.
Yeah.
Well, we're very much a live bands, like we don't have like in-ears or anything like that. We kind of just go up there and just rock, one song, Wise Guy might be a little bit faster the next night, it just kind of depends, but we kind of like the rawness of that.
Yeah. So like when you record and stuff, do you do it like to a click track and stuff when you
We
record?
do either or.
Either way.
Yeah. These demos, we've been doing them all to click. When we get into the studio with a producer, we'll decide with them like how exactly we want to approach it. If we want to do click and everybody adds their parts together, or if we want to go all live, we can do where we're all recording in the same studio together, and maybe just have me on a click, or if the producer wants it to be as raw and live as possible, then we're on just, internal time with no click, just to see and we may do that by song too, which whatever makes the most sense for each song, in under the umbrella of the whole album.
Cool. Now, so with these new songs you have coming out, would you say they're all pretty much evenly collabed? Does like somebody have more influence on one song that you would be like, oh, this is, so and so song, or this is my song?
Most of the songs start with Ryan, not all of them. You guys have brought stuff in. Generally, the way it works is one of us will have 50 to 80% of a song written and bring in those pieces, and then we'll kind of bring it to 100 together.
Mm-hmm.
Usually that person is Ryan, but not exclusively. Like, there's no weirdness about, like, no, Echo Pilot is Ryan. So it's not anything. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Mr. Echo Pilot.
I am. So it's like, no. I don't know. Is there a thing of like ownership? Not really.
No, the ownership is the band, which is us four. Songs are, regardless if somebody adds 0% or 100% to the song, it's all under Echo Pilot.
Let's hear about your new stuff and what you've been writing.
Oh, sure. It's better than everything we've put out in the past. Genuinely, I think that. I think the new stuff is the most exciting and the most mature and the most emotive and yada yada.
There's definitely like an immediacy to a lot of the songs on this third record, like with a mixture of, I guess in lack of a better way of describing it, very like anthemic too. But there's a lot of layers to it at the same time. It's not all just like big, loud, crazy rock songs, which like there's definitely that, and those are great. There's a lot more layers in terms of dynamics and styles, and all four of our varying interests in music that kind of, it seems like on this record, this upcoming third record, it's a little more, their roots are showing a little more, if that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, it's a really cool blend of all of our influences, that end up making the Echo Pilot sound, basically. You guys have anything? Sorry. I didn't mean to bogart.
Pretty much it, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So when you speak of influences stuff, obviously I know you say you guys all really like the Foo Fighters and stuff, but what are some other influences?
Oh, should we go down the line?
Yeah,
do it.
No, Aaron.
I'm a big Zeppelin guy. Also really like Pearl Jam. So I think some of that kind of makes its way into some of the ideas I bring to the table.
Mm-hmm. I've got a lot of different ones. I would say from a drumming, like looking at it from a drumming perspective, one of my biggest influences besides John Bonham of Led Zeppelin would be Chad Smith of the Chili Peppers. So I try to add, even in like more straight ahead, like bigger rock songs, like some layer of groove to it. And I definitely have a lot of influence from Neil Peart as well. With some I'm not trying to overplay necessarily, as more like composing parts, like unique parts that he would do. He just did so well, to where somebody who's just kind of casually listening would hear it and think, well, he's just overplaying over the whole record. And then when you break down each song, it's more, no, those parts all fit in the context of the song. It's really like, so with this stuff in particular, I've been trying to do a good job of using that influence to map out more of my parts, whether it's a rhythm or like specific fills, having it actually mapped out instead of, there's fun and spontaneity too, but like having that more thought out beforehand.
Yeah, I would say a lot of. I love Rush. I love Alex Lifeson's lead guitar playing. For me, like his solos are always so like singable, which is always cool. Like, you know, if you have a melody or something with your guitar that you can make people sing like that. I think Tony Iommi has that same thing too, which obviously all of us love Sabbath. Yeah, those two are big influences on me. I'm really enjoying Wolfgang Van Halen's band Mammoth. Really enjoying his band. He's put out like this is his third album now. Love all the material he's writing. He writes really good melodies and hooks, and for me, it's really just always about, you know, a good chorus and something that you can sing to and something that's catchy. That's what always has been drawn for me. But yeah, I love Zeppelin and all that stuff too, and Nirvana, and yeah.
Whenever I'm working on my part for an Echo Pilot song, I have sort of a slider in my brain that has John Paul Jones from Zeppelin on one end and Mike Dirnt from Green Day on the other end. And I sort of drag the bar back and forth until I find the right balance of the two, and then that's what I try to go
John
for.
Paul Dirnt.
Yeah, John Paul Dirnt. Yeah. But no, I guess other than like straight ahead rock stuff, I'm a huge Beatles guy. I'm a big Motown guy. A big sort of funk and R&B. You know, D'Angelo just passed. Who's, you know, his music is huge. I mean, he has the coolest rhythm sections on the planet. Yeah, I don't know.
Veggie Tales.
VeggieTales.
Yeah.
No, I'm Jewish, man.
I'd say in like from what I can tell too, like this new crop of songs, there's a fair amount of influence from Queens of the Stone Age and Smashing Pumpkins as well.
Nice.
Specifically in the instrumentation. And I've told Ryan this a bunch, but whenever I hear Ryan sing clean, it always reminds me of Jim Adkins from Jimmy Eat World, which is just, I've always loved that band. Yeah, it's a compliment. And Ryan and Drew do a great job of bringing forth like those bigger, you know, vocal harmonies along with the music. Well, I don't sing on it, but
You do occasionally.
We're getting Dan to
I can't
sing.
sing yet.
We've taught him drums. We're getting to the drums. We're getting to singing next.
What's singing, Precious?
So do any of you guys harmonize and yeah, okay.
Yes,
yeah.
Drew and I sing together quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, on Notion we both sing on. You're definitely on every song. I'm on most of them, probably.
Yeah.
If I don't,
I would say all of them. Yeah.
And I would actually say, just like on a personal note, that was more than anything else was kind of what made me really interested in trying out for this band, was the fact that there was a lot of emphasis on harmony vocals, which is, I think, is a really big separator in really any music, like any music with vocals, but particularly rock music, because a lot of the time it's typically just one person, and then there's a couple like gang parts, or like maybe they'll have harmonies in like a few songs, but usually you've got your front man or your front woman or whoever, and then a couple backing people. This one, in this band, there's a lot of emphasis on the vocals, particularly with harmonies, which I think is really, it adds a richness to the music that you don't find in a lot of other rock bands, at least in my opinion.
Makes it sound more full for sure.
Also, I don't know if you guys agree with this, but for me, it's like slightly out of spite. That like a criticism, the like big criticism. Both my parents are classical musicians. A lot of my family is played, grew up playing and listening to classical music. And the big criticism of this kind of music a lot of the time is, oh, it's so loud. Oh, it's all yelling.
Yeah.
It's like, no. We're going to have perfect earworm melodies, undeniable harmonies on every song.
Exactly.
Just to prove them wrong.
Also, we're gonna rock.
Right, yeah, right.
Have to do like 80s and have like the nice classical guitar intro.
Yeah,
and,
yes.
you know,
That's like our 6th and 7th record.
yeah. You guys playing way out.
Yeah.
Or Aaron and I jump in, we have 4-part harmonies.
Yeah, there you go. Heck yeah. So, what do you guys playing here soon? Like, where are you going to be in the next 2 weeks?
Yeah, we're playing at the basement again on November 12th. We're playing with a New York City band named King Falcon, who's coming in. Really excited to play with those guys.
You and Aaron are doing a show tomorrow.
Yeah, we're playing. Oh yeah, we're playing an acoustic show tomorrow. Aaron and I, in town at a place called Indie Luna. So that should be a lot of fun. We're gonna play some stuff that we don't normally play, which is cool. But yeah, so we got that coming up, and then that basement show, and then we have a show at the Cobra on December 10th,
Uh-huh.
and that's the last thing I think we have planned for this year as of right now.
Mhm.
Unless someone wants to have their New Year's Eve keg party.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, up in a cornfield in Iowa or Indiana or something.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I bounce back and forth. I model in Iowa, and then
Yeah,
I
there
come
you
back
go,
to Indiana, and
That's what I thought.
He's not a model, by the way. He might, maybe a model citizen. I don't know.
Ugh, I'm neither of those. Dang it.
I've seen you in those Fruit of the Loom ads.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. I always tell people I could probably be a shin model. That's about the only thing that looks halfway decent.
His shins are insured.
Yeah, that's right.
That's great.
Shin model.
You guys play in Indy and up in Indiana much?
The last time we played in Indianapolis was in 2024, but I think we intend to play there next year again, just to, yeah, it's always a fun spot. I have a lot of friends come out and family, and I mean, obviously still love Indianapolis, and yeah, it'll be fun to play there again.
Mm-hmm.
How often do you do just acoustic sets? Like,
It's not often. So this is the first acoustic set we've done in maybe a couple of years. But they're fun to do, honestly. Where you kind of just like tear the song down a little bit and play it that way. It's cool. And it seems, it's more relaxing too. Like for the big rock show, you get all amped up and stuff. And for shows like this, it's kind of cool to just kind of lay back a bit and just let the song do the thing.
you ever do like a 4-piece, like unplugged?
We have in the past, but not with this rendition of the band, and we want to.
Mm-hmm.
But we definitely want to. It'd be a lot of fun to do that at a place like the basement or something like that.
We will someday.
Yeah.
At the Ryman.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm throwing it out there.
I mean, you could probably be at the Opry now. I mean, Sabrina Carpenter was just there, so.
There you go.
Yeah, we're about it.
We're,
Yeah.
Right around
And
there.
who else was? Shinedown was there.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's not somebody you'd think who'd play the Opry, but
No, I guess not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of all over the place now in terms of genres that get played there. Same with the Ryman. I mean, it's all over. It's not all just country down here.
Looking to sell tickets.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's not a shortage of venues there for sure.
Mm-mm.
So
There's plenty of good spots to play.
It's like always a new venue every like 2 or 3 months too. It's interesting.
you have any places that you like to play but closed?
I know you do.
Oh yeah, Bowie's downtown Nashville.
Always closed?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah, like a year and a half or so ago. That was a great spot.
Closed up.
I liked playing. The venue itself reopened, but it was a 3-venue
Yes.
place. It was a place called Mercy Lounge. That was like the middle-sized venue in it. I played there for a couple probably 2 or 3 shows I've played there in the past, and it was sad when it went away. But now the venue is back. It's just under a different name. So I haven't played there yet. But I liked playing there. It had really good sound, and the staff was always really nice.
Yeah, the High Watt was also in there, and yeah, I missed that spot. We played there a few years back. I can't think of any of the other spots that might have closed, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Any of you guys ever play the Strip and have to?
On Broadway?
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron and I have. You still do, like, on occasion.
Yeah.
I did it pretty aggressively for, like, 2.5 years or so, and that burned me out on it.
It's a lot.
So, yeah. I haven't played it since beginning of 2020. and it's drastically changed since then. Like it's night and day
The
different.
foot traffic's insane down there.
Yeah, and
It's a different beast.
seems like every like modern country star and their mom has their own name bar down there now.
My mom does.
Yeah, Ryan's mom has her own bar down
My
there.
mom.
It's called
It's called Ryan's Mom's. Only open Thursday nights. But no, so it's kind of become, it's a situation now where it's like it's almost like oversaturated.
Yes.
And it's unfortunate because like that area itself, like the idea and concept is cool, but it's like, I feel like too often now, folks who come to visit Nashville, like a lot of the tourists just get pigeonholed down there.
Yeah.
When there's so many more like cool, interesting places around the city that are more like, I don't want to say necessarily like authentic to Nashville, because Nashville's changed a lot in the last couple decades. But there's so much more to offer than just the tourist strip.
A lot of cooler places.
You know, in The Office, this is related. In The Office, when Michael goes to New York, and he's like, "I'm gonna go to Starbucks on Times Square."
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
mean, New York.
New York slides.
right, yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, the Strip is Nashville, and like that is part of the culture, obviously, and part of the industry. But yeah, it's exactly what you guys are saying.
Look,
There's
man,
so many others.
if you want to be down there and packed in like sardines, be my guest.
It's fun. It's fun for what it is. I mean, I will shout out down there. Robert's Western World is an amazing place. Some of the best musicians in Nashville play there, and it is as authentic of old school country as it gets.
Oh yeah.
You know, the bologna sandwich down there.
Yeah, the recession special. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a fried bologna sandwich, a pack of chips, and a PBR for like $5.
Yeah.
The recession special. You didn't know that?
I've never heard that. That's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. But yeah, there is no shortage of pedal steels and fiddles in that place. Like if you want an actual honky tonk country bar, Roberts
Old
is
school
the place to
country,
go.
yeah.
All right. So if somebody was wanting to find you and find your music and find out where you're playing, where would they go?
EchoPilotMusic.com. We got our own website, and all the socials, we're at Echo Pilot Music. We post a lot of stupid shit on there, and also post about our shows and, you know, live music and clips from the live shows and all that good stuff. And yeah, pretty much everything is Echo Pilot Music.
We're on all the streaming platforms too. For
Yep.
Music.
First 2 albums are on there.
Who does your social media?
I run the majority of it, but Aaron helps out as well. And my wife does all of our graphic design, so she helps with flyers, and she did the album artwork for both records and our logo and our merchandise.
The whole website, right?
The whole website, yep.
Crazy.
Or the in-house artist.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, appreciate you guys coming on here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Thank
And-
you.
Thanks for having us.
Looking forward to us. Hopefully, when you get up to Indiana, I can see you, or if I get down to
That'd be
Nashville
great.
soon,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
That'd be
come see you
awesome.
guys play. And
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll let you know when we're in Indianapolis.
all right, and I plan on keeping in contact and stuff. And maybe when you get that new album all done out and stuff, we can talk again and talk about the new album.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great.